subject of skips. Let's talk about 17, Snow Bunny.
Yes, can we please get on that?
Something, Bobby. This is the feature of the year.
Feature of the year, yeah, I remember you saying that.
What y'all think about that?
The year just started, bitch. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We Talk Culture, and we back for episode 12. Swayze, Burr, what's going on, man? How was y'all weekend?
It was a weekend. I went down to Laurel to some brunch spot called
Keep talking. I
Sobe.
forgot to turn those on. What you call it?
Yeah, I went to some brunch spot called Sobe. It's pretty good. It has some fish and grits with
Laurel?
Yeah.
It's fish and grits.
Teach you as a Laurel kind of guy.
Bro, I'm all over the place for food.
No, deadass.
Laurel,
When
You
it comes to
serious?
food, I'm never in Delaware. Like,
Laurel's definitely in the sticks.
come down here. I'll bet you I eat some of the best food you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Couple of spots, but yeah, that's pretty much all I did this weekend.
Bro, what you get into, bro?
My Brody Joey's birthday.
Oh, yeah, what is Joey's birthday?
Got a little rowdy. Started a little too early. It was a long night. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a long night.
I knew it was a long night because whenever I text you ain't text back to like 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, this nigga just got up. I could already tell.
We went to like 3 different breweries and like 3 different bars. We started at 2.
Bar fights.
Not me. I don't fight when I go to a bar. Y'all got it.
Right.
If I'm inebriated, I'm cool.
Somebody cracked that bottle on the bar and turned around. Oh shit. Yeah, I kicked it this weekend. Like I said, we got vacations coming up, so it's a couple weekends. I'm sitting in the crib. But I really did stick in the crib for real, and I was really happy that I did because later in the podcast we're gonna get to a certain subject that I ended up watching from start to finish, and that shit made my entire weekend. But it also starts in music with Dreamville. They dropped D-Day at Gangsta Grill's mixtape, and it was for their Dreamville Festival. If any of you guys watched it, a lot of the songs from this genre they performed at the festival with the different types of artists. Yeah, so we're gonna hop right into that. I really don't have anything. It's a mixtape, so I didn't really want to go crazy on it. But we can start out with how you guys feel about it. You know what I mean? Standouts. If you guys want to go track by track, you can. Don't really matter. It's a mixtape.
Not going track by track.
I got a track by track.
Yeah, I figured you would.
That jump, breath of fresh air.
Yeah, nah, it was definitely a good mixtape. It wasn't like I wasn't expecting what I got from it for a mixtape. And you know, mixtapes usually people kind of like chill unless it's like Lil Wayne, cause
Yeah.
You
don't do that.
But like Stick when it first came on. First of all, when I seen J. Cole's name on it, and then that came on, I didn't know that this was for a festival.
Yeah.
Until I heard the song. Like obviously, as soon as the song came on, I was like, yeah, there's some kind. Either they're going Rolling Loud and I don't know about it or something.
Oh, sir, that Dreamville Fest was this weekend.
Yeah, so as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, I see the vibe they're going for. Somebody in the crowd is doing a mosh pit to this song.
Oh, it was a mosh pit, alright. I'm gonna get into it.
That joint was rowdy, bro.
But yeah, J. Cole's Versus Fire as usual.
Yeah.
Is it a song that I'm probably gonna listen to? Probably not, because I'm not a festival music type of person. But the song was cool.
I just want everybody to finally acknowledge what I was talking about when I be talking about festival music. Sometimes these projects come out and you be like, ew, what the fuck is this? It's not made for you to listen to it right there. It's made for a festival. Y'all gotta remember that shit. I say that shit so many times.
I feel like Trippie Redd is a big artist that's like that.
Yeah, like
people, you might not fuck with his music, but if you go to a show,
that shit smack. And I got an artist that I'm gonna talk about later that I was like, okay, I get it now. I fucking get it. I'll mention the person later, but you want to finish up, Swayze? What you had?
Favorite A$AP Ferg did his motherfucking thing.
Oh my god!
On life,
this lifestyle. What do you say?
Bro, I don't remember the
this lifestyle of you, but it's for me. I say yes, sir, boss. Go crazy.
Yeah, they everybody skits on that song. Bass, A$AP Ferg, them. Yeah, they did their thing.
That song kind of got like a Drakey, like an intro, like when he came in, kind of was like a Drake type flow that he had.
I love that song.
Yeah, that song was fire to me. That's honestly probably my favorite song on here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, might be because
I wouldn't say that.
Only reason I say that is because freedom of speech for me was fucking insane.
Yes.
That has to be.
Yeah, Cole. Yeah, so it's a tough toss up for me. Only because I'm not big on A$AP Ferg. I don't dislike A$AP Ferg, but I don't you don't just see me riding around listening.
For sure, I agree.
But when that came on, I was like, wait a goddamn, bro, who is this?
I love A$AP Ferg, but ever since Rolling Loud, I can't look at him the same. This song was really good.
Better
Rolling
roll.
Loud, his set was horrible.
Really?
The biggest letdown of Rolling Loud, I think.
Damn.
For
Rolling
me,
Loud New
because
York.
I'm a Ferg fan and I'm an A$AP
This is Rolling
fan.
Loud New York last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, it was rough.
Like rough as in like a.
It just wasn't good. His
like
stage,
on his end.
yeah, his stage
okay.
presence wasn't good. He was barely singing at all. Just kind of felt like he didn't want to be there to me.
He's off music in my opinion, but
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Big Trouble freestyle, the Bull Cause.
Big Trouble freestyle.
He could rap his ass off. That's number 14. He could rap his ass off.
Yes, that's a Biggie beat.
Yeah.
I
And
got
it's
nervous.
funny 'cause
I
when
got
it came
nervous.
on,
I got nervous.
when it came on, all I could hear, West Coast motherfucker. East Coast motherfucker. I'm like, bro, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear for God, because the song he had on here before that, I was like, okay, he cool, but you not Biggie beat material is how I came in there looking at it. But then when he literally hopped on there and said, shut the fuck up, basically. Like,
Man, did you hear the bar on that joint? It's towards the end. That might be like one of the last bars. It was that Paramore flip. When he was like, I can't settle down, I need more than one. That's why I need a pair more or something like that. But he was kind of, that was a bar.
I had one written down. It was I didn't even know if it was the Bull Cause or whatever his name is.
Cause
and he first comes in and it's a Zendaya bar, and I'm here for that.
For sure.
That was great.
For
I
sure.
loved it. The wordplay, he went into the Spider-Man. I'm a Spider-Man fan.
Oh yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, he's about to go crazy on this beat. Then after that, it's like later on in the song, it's towards the end. He said, I guess they gotta move fishy trying to up the streams.
Yeah.
And, like certain shit that he was saying, I'm like,
that,
oh my god.
Yeah, they all on
He's
that
fire.
type time though. They really are on that type time.
Last song that I want to talk about, I like the Blackberry Savage on Ari Lennox.
Funny,
She
I didn't
sung
like
her ass
any Ari Lennox songs on this joint. I don't know
That's
why.
She
the
sung
one I
her
did
ass
like.
off on that song.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that was the only one I liked.
She ran that shit.
That song to me was pretty fire. Rest of the album was fire. I just don't feel like talking about every song. So yeah, rest of the album was fire.
Yeah, like I said, I want to say they did Revenge of the Dreamers right before the last Dreamville Fest. I could be wrong. But yeah, again, it starts out with Stick. I already knew what this was for. As soon as I seen it, I knew what it was for. For me, I love the Ghetto Gods freestyle. Again, like I said, track 3, Lifestyle, was a banger. Starting 5 for me was a banger.
That second part of Starting 5 is...
When the beat switched?
It might be the best.
Yo, crazy.
The best, like, bar, like, not bar, but the best part of the album.
Yeah. Like, so you said Freedom of Speech 7. I liked 13, Ballin' in Newport, with Omen, 14, and of course, cannot forget Heaven's EP. Yeah, this one was a classic Gangsta Grills to have that tag slap. If y'all young boys don't know about Gangsta Grills at this point, man, listen, y'all, let me get y'all hip hop card. Let me go ahead and pass it through the little paper shredder because y'all don't need it. Y'all don't need it. Bird?
Yeah, pretty much you guys named all the big songs.
How about some notes? What you got?
Couple ones that I was for sure not that big of a fan of was Hair Salon with G Perico.
I agree.
Yeah.
His verse kind of threw me off. It was kind of like weird. Didn't really fit the scheme of the whole tape, I think. The second verse on it though was really good. I don't remember who it was on Hair Salon. It was G Perico and forget the dude's name, but it was giving me like Kendrick vibes, like the way.
Cause and Reason was on.
I think it was I think it's Reason. Reason's verse was tough. Whoever went last.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that kind of threw me off with this shit. Because there's so many fucking people on it.
Dreamville.
Even though you name them in the song, like I still have trouble like.
It's because you don't listen to them enough.
I mean, I do, but.
No, you don't.
I do.
Nah,
but,
you don't. Because I had that same issue, but like I said, I'm going to get into the actual Dreamville Festival and why I tied it back to loving this project even more. Because once I separated the pure entities and went back and listened to the project, I said, oh, okay, I get it now. But the first time running it through, I was like, okay, I can't really decide verses at all.
Yeah.
Like somebody like, I'll give you an example, I'll jump forward a little bit. Somebody like Kaz, when I watched him at Dreamville Fest, I said, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Shut the stage down, went crazy. Today, I went back to listen to the D-Day project. Every single time I heard his voice, I'm like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think you gotta listen to them more and like see them in their own identity. Because you gotta also remember, I think Dreamville's, you know what I mean? Dreamville, J. Cole, what he did with the Dreamville team itself, it's a lot of, you gotta remember, these guys aren't big artists at all.
It's a lot of smaller guys.
A lot. These guys are a lot smaller. Like the next biggest artist is probably Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
Maybe Ari Lennox and Earth Gang. It might be a tie between them two. But besides that, all these guys are getting looked over. All of them. So like, I think I take that into accountability as well. Just where they are as a in their careers. Like nobody's super big right now.
Yeah. A couple other things I had written down were Josie Flows, I think it's called. It was that like real low tone, like slow type beat.
Bass and Earth Gang.
Yeah. I kind of liked it slowed down. It was a switch up in the album. Before that one, the Ari Lennox, I think it was after that. Yeah, the Ari Lennox joint was before that. It kind of slowed it down too. So it gives like a lot of variety within the album, which I liked.
For sure.
Which I needed, I think.
Right.
For them good songs to bang like they should, it has to be switched up a little bit. Everybody Ain't Shit, that it was a boom bap type beat. I didn't really like it. And I'm usually into that, but this one wasn't very good. Yeah, and just that Big Trouble freestyle, I think that was Cause absolutely murdered that. That was, if not the
Cosmo stupid.
it's top 3 songs on there. I think.
Cosmo stupid. Yeah, but besides that, hip hop wasn't much. You guys got anything in the hip hop section?
Not a damn thing.
I got a.
Well, I mean, besides the singles, like as far as project wise.
Yeah, I didn't have any singles.
Neither.
Singles were.
I didn't have singles or
Really?
Neither.
All right. Well, I'll tap into it myself.
The albums were bad. I have a couple singles.
Okay. I'll tap into some singles in the hip hop era. This weekend is Friday. We got Ice Cream, Freddie Gibbs, and Rick Ross.
Tough.
Dope. It was dope to hear Freddie Gibbs on that style beat. I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of Freddie.
It was definitely not his type of beat.
At all.
Yeah, but I liked it. It was kind of like homage to Gucci.
Okay.
Because they had the Gucci in the back. All white bricks. They kept saying that. Like, they like threw it in the back. I liked it. It was good. It's good to hear Ross on the track too again.
For sure.
Yeah. How the fuck did I miss this one?
We got our co-host Swayze's favorite artist, A Boogie and Her.
Yeah, I heard it.
Did you like it?
I did.
You said you did?
Yeah, I did.
I did. I thought it was good.
I only listened to it once, so I can't give y'all lyrics and shit from it. But no, I did like it. It's kind of hard for me not to like a Boogie song. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like for me to not like a Boogie song, it got to be somebody like I don't even remember boy name already. It was B-Rad, whatever it was. I don't know what boy name was. But no, that song came on. I did hear the Freddie Gibbs joint. I don't know how I forgot about it. The Freddie Gibbs joint was fire with Ross. I like this Top Notch joint.
Yes, sir!
That joint was
Fam,
the heat.
City Girls, was that Miami at the end?
Yep, she's ran that.
Fam, Miami ran that.
And this is exactly what I was talking about when I say
This could have been Nicki. Like, this could have been her caliber of song.
Right.
Yo, I don't know what it is. I think Fabio must be a bully in the booth, bro.
He has to.
Because I've never seen him get on a beat and it's not a drill beat, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's
no
like, I
matter
don't care
what
what
song
you want.
it is.
Yeah,
I think
Oh, you want me on a song?
That's true.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's the beat you want?
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. My producer coming right now. Like,
As soon as you hear that Axel at the front, you know it's about to be a drill beat.
I actually like it a lot.
yeah, that song is fire. I heard that come on. I was like, as soon as I heard that, like he said, that actual, I was like, what the fuck is this City Girls about to do with a drill beat? And I was like,
And it was a dirty drill beat. It wasn't
Yeah,
clean.
so-
It was muddy as shit.
yeah, I was like, oh,
This shit
ew.
nasty, dog.
This is what I wanted Nicki Minaj's to be. I feel like.
Fam.
I want her to get like gritty. I mean, it's hard to get grittier than the City Girls at this point, because them bitches don't give a fuck. They dare to say what they want to say. And that's it. And they're spitting. I think Miami definitely.
Miami ran that
she got
shit.
bars.
Fam, Miami ran that shit. Oh my god.
That John,
That's what's good.
crazy.
Anybody listen to the Gucci Mane, Key Glock, Young Dolph, Blood all on it?
I did.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It was alright.
Yeah, I couldn't do without it.
And I was actually, to keep that same sentiment, I was actually off this young Everybody Shooters too, but 42 Dog and ESTG. It wasn't
Too
that
slow.
good.
I missed that one.
It was
I
too
thought
slow. It wasn't that
so
good.
because they keep putting freaking Free the Shiners on there.
Mhm.
I just seen their names. I didn't even read the title. I was like, okay, it's the same song, and I just kept scrolling. I actually listened to the next one in my head by Lil TJ, and he deserves a crock thrown at his head, bro. And I just so happen to have some handy, but
So when you need, I got 2 pairs in the back.
yeah, facts. I'll go buy some. I'll fill up the back of the car. Like bro sampled
Yeah.
freaking. He sampled IA's Replay, and I loved IA's Replay. That was a smash back in the day when we was all in middle school. So I heard that come on. I was like, wait a minute. Speaking of saying, I'm gonna let Lil TJ live. Grizzly, Grizzly, please tell me y'all heard that.
Chill.
No, ain't no chill.
We
'Cause
on
I love
TJ.
T Grizzly.
We on TJ
No,
right now.
I love T
We on
Grizzly.
TJ right there.
I love T
We on
Grizzly.
TJ.
But did bro sample Crazy Frog?
If
Fam.
you go on one,
Bro.
you have to go on everybody. Everybody gets the same treatment. It's unacceptable. I don't care who it is.
Bro, that joint came on. I said that.
Chill. That's my guy.
Oh, shit.
I said before the beat finished, I said ding ding. I'm like, wait a minute, who did?
I know this.
T Grit, bro.
Was not expecting that.
But then he got on there and was rapping hood shit, bro. You can't rap hood shit on Crazy Frog, bro. I love T Grizzly.
I ain't
T
gonna
Grizzly,
lie, that's
man.
when I think he hopped in his what's that nigga, that Baby Tron shit. He was trying to do that shit.
Nah.
He was trying to.
He missed.
I was about to
was
say
trying
that wasn't
to-
it.
Cause that man, chill. I didn't want to bring that shit up. I'm
Yeah, nah. As soon as
If nobody brought it up, I was gonna let it rock.
No, I wasn't because I love T. Bro, you can't be like, I love T Grizzly, bro. T Grizzly to me is nowadays probably one of the better rappers, in my opinion. Like the way he paints stories, the way he always makes you feel when you listen to songs.
Mhm.
And then I turned this on, like, cause to me I felt like the music was kind of disappointing this week. So when I seen T Grizzly's name, I was like, somebody. Like, well, outside of the album, like obviously the mixtape. The mixtape was fire. So I'm looking at the tracks, I'm like, okay, none of these songs are like, oh my god to me. Like they're well, nah, that city girl.
Yeah.
Crazy. But outside of that one, I'm like, none of these are oh my god to me. Even the A Boogie John and darn near everything he dropped is oh my god to me.
Wait, you didn't like Tip of the Surgeon with a Young MIA? Young Ma?
It was cool. I wasn't really a big fan of it though. It
Alright.
was cool.
Nah, it was alright. Nah, I fuck with it. That's what I said.
Yeah, it was cool.
It wasn't bad.
But
there
when
was a
I
couple
seen T
bangers
Grizzly,
on
I was like, when you see T Grizzly name, you know he bring in everything he got to it. So when I turned that shit
Chill.
on,
See, that's why I didn't want to talk about it because it's some Johns you just gotta let slide. Like he had a banger.
That's
like
not him.
yeah, that's exactly. Like
That's
you was experimenting, bro.
nah,
Like, back out. Like, I get it.
that's cool. But if we
He
gonna
was
get on
trying
T
to-
ass for experimenting, we gonna get on T Grizzly ass for experimenting.
That's true, but listen,
So
man.
yeah,
I do. Yeah. it was
yeah,
good.
that was some bullshit. I ain't gonna cap. T Grizzly, you still my guy though. Don't ever drop no shit like that again.
Speaking of hearing Rick Ross,
He had the song with the Boy Dame and ESTG.
Yeah, that's the one I said. I don't know how I missed that. I'm sick. I missed
Wait,
that.
what is it?
So good. Feelings.
Damn it, ESTG. I didn't see that one. Oh, there. Okay,
Oh
I
my
see
god! I think they came out with a video too. The video's
I'm
crazy.
so sick that I missed that song.
It's really good. It might be like one of the best singles that came out this week.
Damn, I even see Fabio had another single with
Big Bop.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't see
shit
that
probably
either.
gas.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Slide over. I didn't see no fucking Jordan Lucas. Fucking
That
yay,
shit
not
was
crazy.
so ass.
Yeah, I was about to say I listened to it. It was bad.
I'm never clicking his name in again. But
And you know, like how them fucking. He's a fat. I put him in that category as the fast
Fast
rapper.
rapper, yeah.
He can rap his ass off. If he was to slow it down and space it out,
You gotta switch your flow up sometimes. Bro.
it's so annoying
You
to
have
listen
to.
to. I can't listen. Like if he came out with an album, I can't listen to it. It's too much. And he's like a lyrical rapper, which sucks because there's not too many of them out there nowadays. But when you're doing it like that fast and like freaky,
Every
like
song.
Eminem, like weird cadence and shit, I don't. It's
Never
weird.
switch it up.
It's weird, bro.
well, speaking of fast, I give you something that was the complete opposite that I didn't even bother to try to listen to. But I know he's a big and upcoming artist.
Oh god.
Yeet dropped the project, and that bitch is damn near an hour and 30 minutes long, fam.
I think it's
I-
a lot.
I tried to listen to like the first 5.
It's horrible.
Did
bro.
you listen to the song with Uzi?
That's the only song that I like.
I was about to say,
I
was
couldn't
that
even
really
listen to
good?
that
Yeah.
shit. I think I was just because I don't know when the Uzi John came on, but I see it here in the singles, but I don't. Is it track 1 through 5? I don't think so.
I'm not sure because he already had a track with Uzi. This was only on the deluxe. I think.
Man, okay, if it's deluxe, then I'll take it back. But this shit,
The first one was long as shit too. To be fair though.
yeah, this shit's 25.
Fucking long as fuck.
Fam, this shit. Yo, if you trap a nigga in a room with the loudest speakers they ever had, and all they played with this, I promise you gonna go in that bitch and there's gonna be blood on the walls. Like, what the? That nigga's gonna scrape his skin off,
Oh
dog.
my
That
God,
shit
yeah,
is,
that's-
fam. This shit is that bad, dog.
It's a very weird, like niche type of group that likes this.
Yeah,
But he's getting
no,
buzzed.
they're
He's
16-year-olds.
He's getting buzzed.
They're 15-year-olds. Yeah, that's what they are.
He's
That's the
getting
niche
buzzed.
group.
And it's you won't see me listen to it. He's got a couple.
He got
He has
big
a
artists
couple-
on there.
He has a couple good songs, but they're not like good. Like I'm gonna listen to it ever again.
I'm never listened to this shit. I just tried.
Out of his music, it's decent.
I'm gonna listen to the one with Uzi just because I need.
That one's the
I
only
need a
good
good
one.
Uzi one.
I
I
did-
need a good Uzi song.
I knew he
haven't
was
heard
coming
it.
out with the deluxe or whatever the fuck it was. But I gave that a listen and I actually liked it. It's it's a show song, it's a fucking performance song that everybody's gonna lose their fucking mind to. But
Yeah, I do get that from the songs that I did listen to. They're
He's
gonna
probably
Rolling
crazy.
Loud is gonna fucking be
He's
destroyed
gonna be
when
crazy.
he finally hits the stage.
Yeah, he's gonna be crazy.
He's
man.
gonna be fucking crazy. But the car, the headphones, the out loud, the Bluetooth speaker
It's
at wherever you're at, never play this shit, dog. It's not made for this shit, dog, at all.
definitely hard to listen to.
I'm done with hip hop personally. If you guys
I was
want,
already on R&B tag.
I have I feel like there was one more. I could be mistaken.
let's see. I didn't see. It wasn't much more. Let me actually see real quick. Yeah, that was about it. Yeah, that's all I have.
Out of all the singles this week, the Feeling song with Rick Ross and ESTG. And I never heard the boy Dame, but he was talking his shit on there. It was a really good song.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into it.
Oh, there was
definitely
Vince Staples put out a single.
Oh, that was last week.
The Rose Street.
Yeah, that was last
Yeah.
week. Uh-huh.
Oh shit! I
Yeah, no. It's a good genre. It came out
It's
like
good.
that Tuesday, like when we recorded, so we can still count it. But yeah.
Yeah,
Rose Street was good.
I only listened to it on Friday.
Yeah, that genre, it was alright. It was
I
alright.
like that. It gets me excited for Vince.
Yeah, I feel it's like Vince is really going mainstream now.
Yeah.
Like this ain't nowhere near over. And like,
Yeah.
if you would have told me this was the I forgot the name of the album where he had the fucking fish on the front. If you would have
Yeah.
told me he was going to evolve into this, like it's two different Vinces. Like, so I guess we can hop right into our R&B. And I have nothing for R&B besides Chris Breezy, and I'm gonna shut up. There ain't shit else.
I like the Weed John, the Warm Embrace. with Chris Breezy.
That shit is, for me personally, that shit is my song of the year. That shit is so gas in my opinion.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Chris Brown's album. Birthday Twin.
Whoa.
Nah, he is my birthday twin.
That shit Twizzy?
May 5th.
No, that song was fire. I personally liked LMA's song.
It was alright.
We'll Leave You Alone.
It was alright. I was
but
let down by your girl though.
I was too.
Who?
Kalani.
With Justin Bieber? That's the
Yeah,
one I
it
listened
wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was
to
good.
me, it wasn't
Wasn't
a
it
bad song. I just was let down. What happened?
Was it another sample? Did they sample something or am I tripping?
I don't remember. I gotta take another listen to it. I'm sure they did.
I want to say they sampled something.
And yeah, that's it for me for R&B. It wasn't Jack
Oh, never mind.
shit in R&B this
Yeah,
week
it
for
wasn't
real.
shit.
Like,
I did listen to Kehlani doing it. It was I liked it. Anything with Justin Bieber is pretty much gold nowadays.
Yeah, he's turned into that artist.
It doesn't
They're
matter
gonna
what
call
he's
him.
on.
Yeah, they're gonna call him for the banger. But Chris Brown, whenever you decide to drop, fam, go ahead, cause this Warm Embrace. First of all, I didn't even listen to Warm Embrace. My very first time listening to it was today, which is also why I'm so hyped as well. But I made like the little promo joint for episode 12, and I was just like, fuck it, let me just use Chris Brown. I don't even know what to listen to. Fam, when I was editing the little video joint and I heard the first couple, I said, oh my god, this is gonna be a banger. I can't fucking wait. But yeah, I guess that was it for music for real. I guess we can hop right into our SOX section. And if you guys remember, this week it was our very first themed SOS. I was going to make a video about it, but I was like, eh. Again, as our very first themed SOS, we took it to Southern Trap, that good old trap from the South. We did 2 different eras. We did 2005. Well, I guess it's eras. 2005 to 2010, and then 2011 to 2014. And we each had 2 songs. And who wants to go first?
why not? 2015. I was about to say some bullshit. 2005 to 2010, I did Duffel Bag Boy by Players Circle. That is probably my favorite hip hop chorus of all time. I love that hook. Like, yo, I can literally. I love the whole song, but the hook for me made that song like what it was. I could listen to that song on replay for a 3-hour drive for that hook alone. That's how bad it is for me. My 2011 to 2014 was Way Too Gone by Jeezy and Future. Gas. Jeezy gonna get on his song and talk his shit regardless.
That was a big move for Future too. That was when he started getting hot.
Yeah, that was around his Codeine Crazy phase and all that.
DS2 came out in 2015.
Yeah.
So that's why I was gonna go Future with mine because it was a heavy influence on me at that time. But yeah, it just missed the cut. Dirty Sprite 2 is 2015.
That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
I wanted to do All There by Jeezy, but I realized that was 2015, I think, or it was 2016. It was one of the. I was like,
the John with the Snowman and the 3. It's like that was my favorite Jeezy album.
Yeah, bro,
I bumped that shit.
Bro,
from
what?
start to end.
Bro,
Trap,
what?
was it? Damn, it's gonna piss me
Yo.
off.
Yeah.
I can see the
Dope Boy 95 Air Max song. When as soon as he started off the track like that, I said, this joint about to be crazy.
That shit. He played that shit, man. Dreamville fam. He played that shit on Dreamville Fest. And when I tell you the crowd went crazy, dog, I was in here riding in my chair from left to right, saying, "Yee!"
What?
It was Trapper Die 3, I think.
Yeah, that.
Gangsta.
Shit was insane. That was a banger. That whole album was fucking.
Yeah, I think Put On is on that album as well.
And I was gonna go Put On because
That was
I
the first-
hated Put On when it first came out. Shout out to the early video gamers out there. Skate 2. Skate 2. You know how back then. I don't know about too much now, but back then when you used to start a video game, it should be that same song they should start every single time. And me, if y'all know me, I should big on Skate. Shout out to Skate 4 coming. I know it's coming soon. EA Games. Throw that sponsor. Skate 2, every single time you load it up, I put on. And after a while, just playing, I'll learn the fucking song from front to back just because I was listening to it so much, dog.
T.I. had a song on, I think Underground 2, it was like that.
Damn,
and that's just all I fucking heard every day of my life for like a year and a half.
The crazy thing is, I wanted to go put on as well. The reason, obviously it was outside of the time frame, but even if it wasn't outside of the time frame, the reason I wouldn't have went with that song is because I feel like that's his most popular song. So
right,
I was like, there's too high of a chance that somebody else can pick that.
Sure.
So I was like, I'm gonna leave that one alone. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna do All There, and I looked and seen, I was like, fuck. But yeah, Way Too Gone, still gonna do the same thing.
I mean, the Trevor Dot 3, it's G-Wagon, it is what it is, where it at, with Gotti.
Is what it is.
All There, Make Her Fresh. Going Crazy with French, About That with Wayne. Just a fucking, everything on that album.
Gas.
Stupid.
Fucking gas. Bird, what you got?
For mine, Trapper Diet 3 was my favorite Jeezy album. I went with earlier Jeezy. Go Crazy with Jay-Z.
I thought about picking that too, but I was like, that's too popular. Somebody's gonna pick it.
This song affected me when I was young so much that like I had the MP3 player. It looked like a fucking USB, and it had a little screen on it.
Yeah.
It went up or down. I had this song on it. It was my first song on there, and I played it 50 times a day. Whenever I left the house, that song was playing in my headphones.
Yeah.
The only reason it didn't get picked for me is because I knew somebody was gonna pick it. I was like, there's no way this doesn't get picked.
Yeah. I'm kind of cheating a little bit because it's Jay-Z's also on it, which I kind of didn't want to do. That was one of Jay-Z's, to me, one of his hardest verses he's ever spit on that song, and it just so happened that it was on a Jeezy track that I was already a big fan of.
I was, but I gotta go back and do research on Jeezy.
And after we said that, and I was listening to all these songs back over again, I'm like, holy fuck, what a time! Like,
Yo, seriously,
every single song is so gritty and nasty.
Woo! I'm glad Bird said that.
Oh, it's disgusting. But it was off his debut album, Thug Motivation, which is a little bit under Trapper Die 3 for me, but that album affected my life tremendously. Instant classic. And I also read Fat Joe originally had a verse on the song. But I guess him and Jay had beef at the time.
Yeah.
So he took it off.
Damn.
I could only imagine what his verse sounded like. That would have just rounded that shit.
Yo, I've run into so many of those hip hop stories. I just want to know all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so serious, especially that I do music, and even like y'all two do being a big fan of music. Like, I just want to know all the shit that could have happened.
Well, I know that.
Like when I told you about Eric Bellinger writing, like Fine China, like that's just a crazy story. Like what the fuck?
I know they had beef. I don't know if this is what it was from. I don't know like what time period it was, but the whole Rucker Park thing where they like drafted their own teams.
Oh yeah.
I think they had beef over that because I don't think Jay-Z showed up or his team didn't show up or something. I forget the exact story, but I remember somebody telling me that, and I'm like, oh shit! Like it had big people on there. Shaq was on it, Kobe was there, and they were supposed to have like this big fucking game for bread. I guess I don't know what it was for.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I don't fucking know. My second song also had a huge influence on me. Ridiculously, Juicy J, Riley, off of Blue Dream and Lean.
Shut the fuck up!
I can't tell you how many times I've listened to this whole album. I still put it on today when I was at work, and I knew every word of every song. It's like it's one of them albums for me. Like
that's me with Flamers too.
Oh my god! And yeah, same thing. It was the same type of thing for me. Obviously, if you know Juicy J, 3-6 Mafia. This was right after I think Juicy J left 3-6 in 2009 and signed with, or he didn't sign with Taylor Gang, but he was like affiliated with Wiz and Taylor Gang. He was just big drug talk, like he's always been that, but this whole tape, Blue Dream and Lean, it might have been the only album on my phone at the time because this is all I was listening to day after day. In the morning, I'm waking up at 6. I'm listening to this until I get home from playing basketball at night.
Facts.
Every day, all day. This was the year after that. Actually, he won Comeback of the Year in 2012 because this Blue Dream and Lean came out in 2011. And in 2012, he got Comeback of the Year because that's when he was coming out with like 10 mixtapes at a time. Just stupid.
Juicy J, another one of those artists. Young Bulls gotta go do their research with. I was speaking to
ridiculous.
Bird. Yeah, I was speaking to Bird behind off scenes on our chilling time, and I was like, when Juicy J, this is before the 3-6 Mafia Bone Thugs verse, Juicy J was running around trying to get a verses from somebody.
They didn't want that shit.
And nobody wanted that smoke because, like I said before, Juicy J, you cannot sleep on Juicy J. And I was telling Bird, like I said, I put Juicy J almost in that Kanye category with a lot of these bigger songs he either wrote or produced and you don't know it. A lot of them. I promise
Huge
you. Look up Juicy J's discography and credits. A lot of y'all favorite fucking songs with Beyonce, all these top lyricist artists, he either wrote or was in the studio on that fucking beat. I promise you. So if you want to face that in the verses, on top of his own category, on top of 3-6, yeah, he's a nasty person to be in front of, dog. He's a nasty person.
It's this whole album, like I said, is retarded. But the song I picked is Riley, Pat Riley, Heat Bull. I keep a lot of heat. I like Pat Riley. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
So, actually going off both my amazing codes, they, like Swayze said, he didn't really want to pick songs that were big because somebody else is going to pick them. And then like Bird said, he kind of went off a feeling. I did both of them. So I thought in my bag, I'm like, okay, I knew we all three of us were going to go Jeezy, but I was like, where can
It's so hard not to.
Yeah, I
tried not to.
So did I. Bro, I was looking at Plies. I was looking at T.I.
I was this close to picking a T.I. song. I couldn't.
Right, I got T.I., Waka, and Jeezy in my honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
So I dove. I said, damn, who the fuck was really in my ear? Paul's heavy. And we mentioned his name a couple times. We actually just mentioned his name today. So my 05 to 2010, I went with, right at the brink in 2010, Rick Ross, I'm Not a Star.
Ugh.
That's nasty.
Crazy.
The shoulder lean that you were doing in the verses? Yeah. That might be one of his hardest songs ever.
Yeah.
That's ever. Yeah. So like I said, I dug. I'm like, damn, we're all gonna go Jeezy because like I said, my first instincts was Jeezy. I'm like, who else was just coming up right there? I was gonna go Future, but as the Future's a little bit further or a little bit more than Future, but he still didn't make the time frame, so it was actually too much. So then I doubled back and I said, well, okay, what can I do from 11 to 14 that keep me in that same range of that same sound? Easy. Rick Ross and Lil Wayne, John.
Oh my god, that song is
easy.
That was the song of the year whenever that came out. I remember.
It came out in 2011.
Yeah,
I went 2010 and I went 2011.
Was a crazy ass year.
Period. Yeah.
Music, it was top notch for sure.
Yeah, that whole era, that 2009, 10, not really 9, but 10, 11, 12 was good. And then whenever good music and 2 Chainz and all that Future shit start popping up, I want to say that's probably 14 up. Yeah, that's a nasty year. And then you got Uzi that hopped in 14, 15-ish. Yeah, that was a nasty run.
Yeah, that was right before like Thug and shit.
I put Thug in 14, 13, 14-ish. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to go Thug or like a crazy ass Future.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my two. Like I said, I went Rick Ross, I'm Not a Star. If y'all know, y'all know. And then I went again, Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, John.
I don't think people like love Rick Ross and everything. But back in the day, him and honestly French Montana, I feel like French has songs that some people have probably never even heard of that are top tier songs of that year.
Literally.
Like they're just two people that when they're spitting, it's just they can almost do no wrong.
I don't know how, but the other day I was on YouTube and I think my shit was just playing music. And Coke Boys 3 came on. I said, what?
That might be the best one.
Fam, I said,
all the Coke Boys, they had, it was Coke Boys, Mac and Cheese.
Mac and Cheese was...
Mac
and Cheese for me in high school, fam.
I knew the skits. I knew
there they go.
I knew every skit, every word, everything.
Fact. We used to fucking be in the basketball games when somebody leave. There they go. When somebody lost, there they go. From the fucking Mac and Cheese 3, fam. I can take you. Fam, there's so much. SOS next week. French Montana.
Easily. I'm giving my top 5.
That's out of pocket.
15 songs.
I give you 5 songs.
We got 15 songs coming next week. We just got it right now. Y'all just seen it live. SOS. First of all, that was our SOS from this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like again, we revisited the South track, did 2 different little eras. We might do it again and redo that to really capture that maybe stop at 14 so we can capture that 15 to 18 maybe. Not too current.
So much music came out in that time period. We could probably do 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, right. But we're gonna jump to New York and hop with French Montana, and we're all gonna give you like French Montana?
I'm not really big on it.
Wow.
It's not hard for me to find.
Well, he's gonna come with the club record. We already
Yeah.
he's gonna come with Unforgettable. You
love that song. I know you love
Damn right I did. But hell no. Honestly, if I'm keeping it a buck, I only liked it because PNB Rock did a remix to it. But the actual song on the radio, his remix to it.
I don't think I remember that.
I gotta listen to it.
The actual song, I was like, oh yeah, this is a good joint. But then when PNB remixed it, I said, yo, this is fucking crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
The only bad thing about that is I don't know if a lot of them songs are gonna be on like Apple Music and stuff or S.
Now he has a good discography. Let's check real quick before we go to
You know
commercial
who
break.
I almost went to? I almost went to Trick Daddy.
I had Trick Daddy songs in my
Trick
playlist.
Daddy. Yo, so
And I'm like,
one of the songs I thought about actually was DJ Khaled.
For me, he does. So we got Coke Boy.
Oh, well, perfect. I've seen what I need to see.
Yeah,
I was looking at. I know he had this one song, and my dad kind of like tattooed this song in my brain. It was a DJ Khaled "We the Best" song. I forgot which. It was one of. I think it was We Global. It was on the We Global project. To me, was probably the best. We the Best project that he's made. But it's called "Fuck the Other Side." When I say Trick Daddy ran that bitch with no socks on, I'm like, so that really was that was almost on it. We Global.
Okay, damn, came out in 08?
Yeah,
Sheesh.
that was almost my job.
Look at DJ Khaled, looking crazy.
But
What's
I
the
had a
song
lot
called?
of
Fuck the Other
T.I.
Sides right there.
I'm gonna have to, go ahead and.
Yeah, that's
I had
shit.
a lot of T.I. It's not the reason that I didn't really pick these, not T.I., but the reason that I didn't pick some of these was they weren't really classified as trap. They were just like
Right.
Southern.
I
hits.
said the same thing to him. Yo, if it wasn't
If it was just
trap,
Southern hits,
yo, what?
Oh yeah, because he had International Players Anthem, and I was like,
I still
that's
sing
not
that
a trap song, but that's like one of my favorite
That's
beats
the
of
South.
all
That's
fucking
the South,
time.
The South, the song of the South.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, literally, like that song is timeless, bro.
It will never. Not.
Yeah.
I'm listening to that in 2092 if I'm still here, bro. Like,
Seriously.
I had some funny
I'm
ones.
not. I'm in heaven like these.
I was listening to some of these and they were funny to me. Like I haven't heard these in so long. Y'all remember Jibs? He had the
yeah, this is
chain
why I'm
hang low.
hot, right?
He had the chain hang low. And,
no, that's Mims. I'm thinking of
This
Mims.
one, you can't disrespect him.
Yeah.
Just had
Mims was
Chain
fire.
hang low and King Kong. I had King
I
Kong in the trunk, and it was like
If
when I had the
Oh
subs in.
shit!
if it wasn't just
Yo, I could
I
have
was about to
went.
pick Ply Shorty with T-Pain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bang.
What? Okay,
I could have went fucking. What's my shit? I knew that shit front to back. Fuck the OJ the Juice Man joint.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I knew that shit front to back. I can't. Fuck. I can't think of the name. The hook is sitting right in my face. I can't sing it. You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
you're talking about. It's,
That shit gas, though. That shit's gas.
gas.
Hey, I don't care, yo. That shit gas, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Another Plies joint I wanted to pick.
Juice
I don't know if
Man,
y'all
Juice
know it,
Man,
but
make it
on his one, I think it's on the same joint with Shorty. But he had a song there called "Watch This," but I didn't know if it was considered
That
trap or
sounds
not. It also got T-Pain on there.
That sounds really.
But that, bro, when I say T-Pain ran that hook,
Right.
bro.
I think that same album has Hypnotized too. Akon.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, Plies really
Plies
was like
is
that back in the
shit.
day. People-
I love
the young
Plies.
boys here, she is my rock.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's
It's a great
not-
song. I love that song.
But that ain't the Plies that we really grew up with. Like,
Nah,
Plies was
yeah.
really him. So
Hell yeah, nigga got gold.
Plies is
Nigga had golds in his mouth since 2004. 2004, nigga. Hell yeah, he
Even
eating
like-
off that shit.
even like if we
Royalty
could've-
checks is coming in
I
about a
was,
month, nigga.
I listened to this one song he got called "One Day." I love that song. He was talking about one of his partners that passed away. Basically, if I could bring my nigga back for one day, bro. That song, I'm not emotional. So to me, it's just like, damn, this is a fucked up song.
Yeah.
But a person who's they're crying to that song, bro.
Yeah.
That
Right.
song is fucking crazy.
Plies is looked over a lot. I feel like it's just like it was right before like the blow up like internet era. So it's
Yeah,
kinda,
exactly.
He didn't get the praise that he really deserves. To me, I could have went.
I feel as though it might have been at the same time almost. Like
Yeah.
his bigger songs were at the same time. And
Yeah,
because
it's
they
like
weren't
radio.
on the internet.
They were on
yeah.
the radio. Real
Yeah,
big.
exactly. But because they weren't on the internet, they got
I
overlooked.
wanted to go shawty low, they know. Just that doom, 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 doom. That trumpet for me, I love that John, bro. With the dance, that little run.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna go Wayne, like an old Wayne.
I thought about it, but Wayne is a South rapper, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I wanted to really tap into like kind of like that Georgia, Florida.
It was very different.
Type, yeah.
It's very different.
So like, cause there's a lot of rap, like there's a lot of people I could have went into, like a lot of people, like yeah. I thought about Wayne because I really wanted to touch that No Ceilings, but
it'd be like that.
I thought about Juvenile.
I was gonna go Juvie from the rip too, but I was
Yeah.
like, y'all not ready for that, and I think it was too early. Yeah. So again, that was our music for the week, and that's our SOS. So you see, we passionate about this shit up here. The SOS next week, Sweezy's gonna try to come with it, but we're gonna do our French Montana. Fuck it.
I like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do. We go back to one song. We do one song from French. Don't matter where it's from. It can be R&B, whatever. Yeah. So next week, SOS. French Montana, and again, that's our music session. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Moving on, keeping it music. Again, I'll probably be the only one talking for right now, but I'm going to speed it up. Going back to the D-Day joint, tying it in. This weekend was Dreamville Fest. It was Saturday and Sunday. And, man, this is probably easily, I was so influenced by this entire festival. If you guys are following the Instagram page, I put it on the story. I'm like, yo, next year we're going to be there. I can't. I have to be there. This is probably the best festival I've probably seen front to back. It was artists that I've never even heard of, going back to what I was saying about the Kaz, the Lutes, Omen. I never really heard of them besides off the Dreamville projects. These guys killed the stage. Omen fucked up on the stage, was forgetting JID, Omen, I think it was only them two. They was forgetting their whole verses and still put on a good show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They were having technical difficulties with delays, still having an amazing show. For me, back to the ties to UNC or North Carolina. I say UNC, North Carolina. I just felt I was at home, feeling at home with this project, with this entire festival. I never heard of Bia. I text the group chat. I said, "Yo, I think I got a lady that would run Lotto, not lyrically, but I'm talking about as far as stage performance, as far as just her bangers."
Mm-hmm. No,
Bia
is nice.
is fuck. I never heard of her.
Yeah, Bia's tough.
She killed the stage. Bia went stupid.
She had that one big song. I forget what it was. Something, but it made me go, "Oh shit!"
Yo, Bia on dog, fam. I added a bunch of songs to my shit because of her. Like I said, Luke's crazy. Kaz, his performance was crazy. I knew who she was, and I never really, going back to what we were saying earlier about stage music and festival music. I knew who she was, and I never really listened to it, but I knew what she was about. But Rico Nasty destroyed the stage, destroyed it. I wasn't into I'm not gonna say like I'm not listening to that music.
Yeah.
But she's like exactly. She's like literally the female Travis Scott. Like it's high energy, yelling. It's all that shit.
She's
it's
like Playboy Cardi kind of.
yeah, exactly. Like, but not Playboy Cardi just going up there just singing shit. Like she's singing. She has bars and she's going crazy. I already said JID and Omen were forgetting whole words and verses and still went crazy. Ja Rule and Ashanti. Don't need to say no words about Ashanti or Ja Rule. T-Pain. Crazy. Wiz Khalifa celebrating Cushion orange juice.
That was priceless.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see the festival, but T-Pain could have went up there and sang and sopping out. I thought it was fire, bro. I love
We seen
T-Pain.
him at Firefly, and he was amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Fam, it
I
was
love T-Pain.
word, and it was funny because T-Pain's very, very, very comedic. So he leaned against the DJ, John. He was introducing the DJ, and he was like, "Yeah, if y'all don't know, this is my DJ. I forgot the DJ's name. He's in charge of my only diamond song. I want to say it's Buy You a Drink." And everybody was like, "Oh shit, blah blah blah." He was like, "Oh, and he's also in charge of literally all of T-Pain's biggest hits. His DJ produced." So then he was like, he was tired. He was like, "Yo, man, I'm tired. I'm out of shape. Blah blah blah." He was like, "All right, bet. Give me something that the crowd can go crazy, but they can chill at the same time to kind of throw everybody off." Like, huh? What the fuck? So T-Pain played. He resampled. What was the song? I want to say. I think it was Buy You a Drink. Mm-hmm. He has a song that
Kalani.
Yeah.
I love that.
Fam, that song came on and lit the stage up. I thought he was going to do Jerry Sprunger, but he didn't. But still, that shit went.
Was that your first time hearing that song?
Very first time.
I was about to say,
very
surprised
first time.
I didn't hear that because I was blasting that when it came out.
That shit
Them
is
two together.
gas, fam.
That's called I Like That, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yo, T-Pain went stupid. Ari Lennox, great performance. Okay, and then after Ari Lennox, Drama comes on, Gangsta Grill set, playing songs from everybody, then brings out Jeezy, doesn't miss a word, doesn't forget a verse. Brings out T.I., doesn't miss a verse, doesn't forget a word, ends it off with Lil Wayne, doesn't miss a word, doesn't miss a verse. All legendary.
What a show to go to. Imagine that being your first festival or something.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
I would shit myself.
That's what I'm saying,
that might be
bro.
a bad no, because everything you go to after that, you be like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And that's why I started with, this is easily my best festival, because I've never been to a festival. I've been to mad concerts. I've never been to a festival. I've watched every festival damn near. I've watched Rolling Loud damn near front to back. I've watched Made in America damn near front to back. I don't think you can watch, in our state.
Firefly again.
You can? Oh, I've never seen it. But
You ain't gonna it's not gonna be nothing like.
okay, but yeah, Firefly is what we're talking about. I never watched it. I don't know what streaming service they are. Maybe they'll come out with a streaming service this year because they are getting bigger artists. Excuse me. But fam, this festival, then we end off with Lil Wayne, a quiet pause, and what I love about one thing I love about Dreamville Fest, J. Cole don't play. You're on time. Oh, Wale went crazy on stage. Fam, but one thing I like about Dreamville Fest is, like I said, J. Cole don't play. So it's not like Rolling Loud where, somebody's supposed to be on at this time and they don't come on for another 20 minutes. No. Your ass is on. This is your time slot. If you're not there at that time slot, then whatever time you have left is whatever time you're left, and you got to get up the fuck off the stage. When 10 o'clock Sunday came, J. Cole hit the stage. And I'm talking about, I'm going backwards. I'm talking about when 9 o'clock came on, I think it was 9, I think it was 8:45 or something like that. When 8:45 or 9 came on, DJ Drama was on that stage. Before that was Ari Lennox. I'm talking about to the dot time, and I love that. Wale was Wale was the only person that was late. He was the only person that was late.
I want to say he missed his whole set at Rolling Loud and then took over half of Rick Ross's set. Rick Ross allowed him,
right?
Because they did their songs that they have together. But I want to say at Rolling Loud New York last year, he kind of did his bigger songs at the end of Rick Ross's set.
Okay, that's dope. But even then, shout out to Wale for having a good ass DJ, because his DJ was killing the set. I thought he niggas were just having technical difficulties and wasn't coming out. Mm-hmm. His DJ was killing the set, just to find out that Wale was. He said it on stage. He said something with his hair, the hairdresser fucked up his hair, and he didn't want to come out all crazy. But he was late. But the whole time the DJ was killing. I'm talking about going from old school to new school, crazy mashups. I'm like, wow. Shout out to him having a good DJ. And then at the end, like I just said, 10 o'clock Sunday, Jermaine, fucking Cole. I texted Swayze because I was just in my fucking bag watching this entire fucking... And it was a culmination of the whole show. But I was in my bag watching J. Cole. J. Cole, he did old shit. He did new shit. He brought the chair out. Because he even said it himself, midway through the show, he brought the stool out. He was like, yo, like, I forgot the person's name. He was like, so-and-so reminded me, was going through my set list, and they reminded me I used to do this song for my fans. I used to sit down and really get personal for y'all. And he brought the stool out. If y'all seen if y'all seen J. Cole shows or been to a J. Cole show, y'all know when he brings that stool out, he's going to sit down, he's going to do Love Yours, he's going to touch the crowd. Fam, I was in my bed. Fam, this shit was so crazy, and I just felt every emotion with this fucking, Dreamville Fest and J. Cole. And you know how like Rolling Loud, they would have like the little side host on the side. Sometimes it's like, I forgot the bull's name, but they got Nadeska sometimes and shit up there. But for Rolling Loud, they had Rob Markman. I forgot the lady's name. I'm sorry I'm missing your name. And they had Wayno up there. And they were like the host for in between each little set. They had Larry June on there, went absolutely stupid. Damn, I'm just thinking, my bad. I'm going all over it because this shit was so crazy. But they had the artists come in between to sit down and talk to them. And one of the times they didn't have any artists, and Rob Markman was like, "Yo, I'm about to get a little messy." And he was like, "Out of the top three, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, J. Cole has to be number one right now because look at what he's doing. Like, nobody else is doing this Dreamville Fest shit. Like, this shit was so clean and so pearl. And I ain't gonna lie, as a Drake fan, Drake and J. Cole for me is like 1A and 1B. Like, there's really no miss for me from either one of those guys. But right now, J. Cole might be number one for me. Like, this Dreamville shit, now, I guess my only knockback with that would be Drake when he first came out. He got a really bad rep of, like, all the sampling shit and him taking his songs from the artists that were under him. He got a really bad rap for that. So I guess he's something like a Dreamville Fest. Like, I mean, he does have OVO Fest, but that's more with everybody in the industry. It's not like him only and, like, the people he has signed under him. So it's totally different. Yo, this Dreamville shit, not to keep harping on it, but this shit was an amazing festival. And we going next year. I don't give a fuck if I have to drag you niggas by the toe. We're going to this shit next year. This shit was amazing, bro. Amazing. Amazing, bro.
I will say that he's...
Oh, my bad, real quick. Even DJ Dramas was so fucking legendary. This nigga won a Grammy on the same stage. He goes on stage right before he wins the Grammy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, the synchronicity is that it's crazy. Like, he literally wins a Grammy for Tyler Creator. I'm about to get into the Grammys. But he wins the Grammy for Best Rap Album of the Year, the Tyler Creator, Call Me When You Get Lost, and then goes on the stage and brings up all Gangsta Girl shit. Like, how is the timing of that is fucking insane?
There's no comparison in DJs to that caliber that really affect everybody in the rap game. Like, if DJ Drama was on your shit was gonna blow.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
There was no mid DJ Drama tape.
Yeah,
none.
The tape wasn't Shores, it was DJ
Yeah.
Drama's pretty much.
Yeah.
So it don't matter who you was.
And that's why, I don't mean to get off topic, but on that Tyler tape, I didn't know it was DJ Drama.
Yeah.
I listened to the first song, I said, there ain't no fucking way DJ Drama on a Tyler Creator tape and that shit.
Even the story behind that.
They deserve the award for sure. Because that album was...
Even the story behind that. So the Tyler Creator didn't have DJ Drama on there at first. He made the project and he took a bunch of old ass DJ Drama clips and inserted into the project and then sent the whole thing to Drama and said, yo, replace the area with your voice.
Yeah, I know on the one song he talks for like 3 minutes and he said that.
Yeah, that's just nuts.
He said he gave it to him and he was like, just talk your shit for this amount of time.
What the fuck? Shit's nuts, dog. Shit's nuts.
But before we get off the J. Cole shit, when I seen him at Rolling Loud,
oh my god, that's another thing.
Fucking, you want to talk about being stuck in time? When he stepped on stage, I felt like nothing else
mattered but J. Cole.
It didn't matter how many people were around me.
God, bro.
I'm walking into this man. It's raining. It looks like a movie.
It's pouring rain.
It looks like a movie. Like, I didn't care. It was freezing cold out, raining. I got a little fucking jacket on. I'm there with all my people, and I'm just watching this man. It was fucking beautiful. That was one of the shows that was stuck in my brain forever.
That's what I'm enjoying. I be telling y'all, like, when I go to concerts, me personally, I'll probably film on my phone for the first 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
After that, I put my phone away and I watch it, bro. That shit is a still image. That shit, like, not to bring up somebody like him, but like when Tory Lanez was crowd surfing right above me, I can't forget that. I just can't. Like, it's just certain things I can't fucking forget. Excuse me. Moving on to the Grammys. Not gonna go on everything. Because obviously the Grammys, honestly, ain't really for us at the end of the day. It's more for the labels. But I'm just gonna mention a few. So again, we got Best Rap Album. Tyler Creator wins. He had to go against the Off Season with J. Cole. Certified Lover Boy with Drake. King's Disease 2 with Nas, and Donda with Kanye West. Again, Tyler Creator wins. Best Rap Performance. We got Baby Keem winning. Family Ties with Kendrick. He went against Cardi B Up, which... My Life with 21 and J. Cole. Gas. That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, just because his name is right here. Never listen to Moray. Moray killed the stage at Dreamville Fest. Fam.
I feel like that name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
He can sing his ass off.
You've heard of him.
You've heard of him.
It's definitely, I definitely remember.
You've heard this one, the My Life song. You never heard it? My life is all I have.
Yeah.
I
didn't think it was him.
That's him.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. And, that shit, wait. Okay. Best Rap Song. We got Bath Salts, DMX, Jay-Z, Nas. Best Friend, Sweetie, Doja Cat, Family Ties, Baby Keem, Kendrick, JL, Kanye and Jay-Z, and then My Life Again with J. Cole. And the winner was Jail with Kanye. Guess we going to jail. Guess we going to jail tonight.
That shit is fucking poop.
I'm with you. I heard it's not over Baby Keem's joint at all. It's not over My Life with Cole. It's not.
How the fuck did that, like, how does...
Hey,
How do they, for the Grammys, it's like they vote, or like how does it work?
the Grammys...
The Grammys is like it's like higher ups vote, right? Or no?
The Grammys is a label show. It's whoever the fuck can be there and perform. Whoever the labels are in.
There's no way that song, was it Rap Song of the Year? There's no fucking way now. There's not a shot now.
Apparently.
Because I hate that song, actually, as a matter of fact. Like, what makes it Song of the Year? The lyrics? The premise?
Kanye.
Yeah, it's Kanye.
Bro, it doesn't matter. There's Nas on there, there's J. Cole on there, there's Kendrick on there, everybody's on that bitch.
Doesn't matter. What did he just
Kanye.
say? And that's my issue with this next era that we're going to get into, but I've already said their name a million times, so I'm not even going to get mad again. Best R&B performance, you got Lost, Snow Allegra, Peaches by Justin Bieber, Damage by Her, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic,
Yes.
and Pick Up Your Feelings by Jasmine Sullivan. It was actually a tie between Silk Sonic and Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That Pick Up Your Feelings, bro. What? She had me trying to grab shit that I ain't even have down there. Like, nah, she really did. She wild. She started drawing on that joint, bro.
And then we go fucking again. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Best R&B song, Damage, Her, SZA, Good Days, which is a great song. That's tough.
That is a great song.
His Man, Heartbreak Anniversary, Give Beyond, Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan, and again, Leave the Door Open by fucking Silk Sonic. And guess who wins?
Now for me.
No, say it. Say it with the same energy you just said.
No, it's Silk Sonic.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
say it with the same energy.
For a fact who won that joint.
It's a bigger song than all.
But the Grammys ain't no award.
It don't matter
for
how
me.
big it is.
I'm not mad at him winning the award, but for me,
Fam.
Heartbreak Anniversary is poetry, bro. I'll listen to that 52 times, back to back to back.
Chris Stapleton is still wearing Grammys.
Really?
Hell yeah, brother.
For what?
I don't know. It got best solo country performance.
Hell.
And then we got best R&B album, Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies by Snow Allegra, We Are by John Batiste, Gold Digger Sound by Leon Bridges, Back of My Mind with Her, which I would have picked, and Hawk's Tales by Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine Sullivan comes up with the win here. That's about it.
I was gonna say, I think
R&B.
I seen a video. It was on Instagram? And it was Silk Sonic dudes accepting their award. He was like, "We're trying to stay humble up here, but We like to call that a clean sweep. 4 for 4. I said, yeah, you won. Boy,
Yeah, that's what you mean. Clean bullshit R&B that you can play everywhere. That's what the Grammys is.
It's great.
It ain't great.
It's great music.
It ain't great.
It's great.
It's not.
I gotta see if I can find it because it boosts me. Because his hair boosts me too.
Come on, D. Listen.
Look at Anderson .Paak.
We are really trying our hardest to remain humble at this point. Okay? But in the industry, we call that a clean sweep. That's what
Funny as shit.
You fucking ugly. And our Garbanzo being in a week early.
I almost made it
to all
too.
the other nominees, y'all know we love y'all. We love y'all.
Fuck out of
Right?
here.
Drinks is on Silk Sonic tonight.
Oh God.
Better be. Bitch.
Yeah, 4 for 4.
Yeah,
This
we're
ain't
at
Wendy's.
Facts, word. Nah, you not 1942 at the top. You 4 of them, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, that was the Grammys. Shout out to Jay Prince for coming up with the idea. Well, not the idea because I'm gonna keep it up. Hip hop's been off the Grammys. If you don't know, the Grammys is just whoever's gonna perform, and it's a label show. But Jay Prince was saying that hip hop should get some of the biggest artists.
I did see that.
Together and do a show at the same time at the Grammys. Because the Grammys, like I said, is literally, if you really pay attention to the Grammys, most of the people that perform at the Grammys win. That's what the Grammys is. But yeah, shout out to the winners and shit like that. You already know her. I got your back always. Anyway, moving on to sports. I guess I'll go sports. And we got UNC beats Duke. With a questionable and one to tie the game.
It's crazy.
They're very questionable.
Very questionable.
Very questionable.
I don't remember the last final game that came down like that. Like that big of scale. Especially with Coach K and shit. That's some bullshit. Out of
Coach K with the.
Let's see it, bro. He pissed somebody off the last second. They said.
Yeah, you see the video of him him walking out?
Uh-uh.
He was pissed.
Oh, fuck
He was fucking pissed.
He wanted that win. I know he did.
Hell yeah. Kansas sends Villanova home, which leads to Monday night. Kansas comes back and beats UNC. Kansas comes back. Was the biggest comeback. It was the biggest comeback of halftime history, meaning I think the biggest deficit at halftime in a NCAA game was like 10, and they came back from 15. So they beat the winning record, I guess. Yeah, it was a crazy game. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights. I watched like 3 or 4 the highlight tapes at work. Sheesh, niggas was hooping. Kansas came out second half with great defense. At first, UNC couldn't get a bucket. They could not shoot. The first half, when the game first started, UNC was missing every single three. That tall-ass white boy started smacking them for UNC, with the long hair. He started smacking them crazy. It was a good game, man. I ain't gonna lie. I say it all the time. College sports sometimes is be where it be sometimes. Like, the energy is just stupid.
College football, college basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything college is
everything college.
Everything.
I'm like, even the sports you don't watch.
They trying to prove something.
Yeah.
Like, they trying to get somewhere.
Right.
Well, nobody has an ego yet, so you don't get to fucking fuel your ego and fucking.
Great.
Oh, I don't have to play good because I am who I am.
Great.
Everybody's on the same playing level. You have to show your shit. You could be the top notch in your city. You got to be top notch in your state and top notch of your state's surrounding division. Then you have to fucking go to something like March Madness, and you have to be the top dog of that.
And that's
if you really think about it, we look back. Shout out to Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah,
he wasn't really doing shit, but that game in was it March Madness?
He was
where he turned the fuck up. That's what got him into the NBA. Without that game, I'm glad it happened because I wanted to see him there. But without that game, I don't think he goes.
You have,
or at least not that year.
Yeah,
you have to be like everybody loves hating on him, but it's hard to hate on the man. He's won at every level of his sport. How can you continue to deny him what he earned? And
was he playing in the finals last year? I thought he was hurt.
No, he was hurt, but
he was hurt.
That year he snapped through the regular season. He was having he was like second. It was Giannis, Middleton, and he was probably next up. But yeah, like I said, won at every level. High school, college, won national championship, whatever.
What really, which I already knew, but I don't know why. Looking back today, I seen that. Yo, when it comes to like a NC, bro, the room for error is just
Tiny.
this fucking big, and like if
It's
you fuck
non-existent,
up,
yeah.
the game is over, literally. Like, and I knew that subconsciously. And again, we're all athletes up here. Don't get the stomach fucked up.
Yeah.
We're all athletes up here. So like, I guess I didn't really realize that. Besides, like, I guess being in a moment, I don't realize that because I'm locked in, or like. I'm not saying that we're playing March Madness outside,
Nah.
but you get what we're saying.
Man, we treat it like it is.
Yeah, we
man,
do.
the way we be talking to each other.
Yeah, we do. But like, I don't know, like just watching it, it's just like, oh shit, like ball stepped out of bounds. Nigga, that stepped out of bounds just turned into 8 more points somehow.
You fucked their
Yeah,
momentum up,
literally.
fucked their
That's
run
what
up.
I'm saying. Like, yo, like the room for error is so fucking small, bro. Shout out to Kansas. Good job.
Yeah.
Not to dwell on Dante though, but I gotta talk about the moment where I really realized he was real, bro. Sally versus
Dante.
Howard.
Delaware, come sit up here. We talk culture.
Yeah.
Sally's versus Howard. It was Howard home game. Sally's comes in. Dante's nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. They finish warm-ups. Dante's still not there. Like, at this point, me and my boy Maine, we like, yo, he must be injured or something. But, like, this is why we came to the game.
Of course.
Yeah, word.
No, don't get it.
No. This was Sally's last year.
No.
I mean, not Sally's. Dante's last year.
Yeah, this was Dante's last year.
Oh yeah, I think we were all over there. I just was with somebody else. I think I was with fucking Robin though. I think I was there too.
I don't know, but
Oh yeah, because that's what Sally's had a team. They had a whole bunch of white boys that was tough.
yeah, we had a crazy team too. That
I was in.
So again, he's nowhere to be found.
You might have been there.
He finally walks in the
We were
gym.
robbed.
He finally walks in the gym, bro. And boy don't go to touch a basketball. He has the sneaks in his hand. Boy don't go to touch a basketball. He don't go to warm up. He don't stretch. He walks straight to the bench and just sit there, shoes in between his legs like these. Just staring. Mind you, we have the number 1 defender in the state at the time. Shout out Jaquir Stewart. We have the number 1 defender in the state at the time. I'm like, oh, boy think it's sweet. Mind you, I don't think he's just real yet.
Well, how many times did you see Sally's play before that? Because I don't think we've seen him play before.
I've never seen him before that. I've never seen him. So
I
like,
Sally's,
mind you,
Sally's home games, he straps up. He don't do that.
I knew he was number 1 in the state, but I'm like, I don't care about none of that. Like, I got Jaquir out there. Jaquir about to strap this ball up. I ain't worried about him. Nobody worried about Sally's. I'm talking shit.
Right.
Bro. Third quarter, Jaquir locks him up all game. He has 5 points. It's like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He has 5 points.
But their big man was scoring
The
all the
rep-
points.
Yeah, that's
I forget Bull's name.
But Dante wasn't
doing.
doing jack shit. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm talking crazy.
I was definitely here.
It's a parent in front of me from Sally. I'm all in her ear. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm talking crazy. Brother, I don't know what the ref's name was. You need your ass beat though. Bro, the ref made one bad call. All you heard was Dante, yo, what the fuck?
That shit bust up.
Oh, yeah. All you heard was Dante, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, ain't nobody worried about you, white boy. Get mad. I'm talking crazy, bro. He ended that game, mind you, 4 minutes left when this happened. He ended that game with 21.
20, yeah.
I said, oh my God, bro.
I remember in the fourth quarter he turned it on.
Bro, I'm talking about he crossed the half court line. He hold this. I'm like, oh my, bro. I'm in the crowd getting scared. I'm like, Jaquir, strap up. Bro, it got bad.
Yeah, he got that turn on. Yo, and I think a lot of athletes have that turn on. It's kind of like we were talking about on the phone when we was arguing about.
Oh yeah,
when I was like playing the NBA player, and that was my point, which was, nigga, when it's time to turn it on, niggas gonna turn it on. Like they don't really care. They can turn. It's an on and off switch for them. It's an on and off switch. Kind of like with football. Like you hear them people all the time, like, oh yeah, they chilling, But for some reason, once they step on the 50-yard line or whatever it is, whatever their ritual is before the game, that also just turns on. They're like full monster athlete mode. And that John got a bad call. Turned him up. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hold this.
He was.
What's the freezer, John?
Bro, what? I'm
See,
talking about as soon as Bull called that call, that's literally what he said. This isn't even my final form. Like, and then after that, it was a wrap. Like, I'm talking about 3 after 3. I'm like, bro, how do you stop and tackle him?
Once he gets in that mode, he was the same way in Nova. He would kind of be chilling. Second half, come out firing that bitch.
Yeah, I forgot what game it was. He got to close it. Yo, fact, I know what game it was. It might have been, I don't know if it was the finals or one of maybe this 4, something like that. Fam, he maybe had 1-3. I swear to God, at the end of the game, he had 35. I said, win! I've been watching the entire game. When the fuck did he have 35? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Even when he was at Nova, I said if his defense even gets a hair better when he goes to the league, he's gonna be nasty as fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy because he's known as a great defender. In the league.
Yeah. Now.
That's what
That's
I'm saying.
why he got injured. What's from a defensive fight, wasn't it?
Yeah,
probably.
I think he
so.
fell. He tripped over something.
Yeah, he got an offensive rebound or something like that. He
or
fell,
something.
yeah.
Dante was.
Nah, he's like that.
We talk culture. Come on, we know where you from. Come sit down. We can talk with you.
Can't deny that man nothing anymore. It's impossible.
That don't excuse you, Brian. Come to.
I was about to say, I know who Dante don't want to see.
No,
I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie. I played against them both.
I've seen them play against each other.
They just had two different offensive games.
I don't think Dante could fuck with Brian.
No,
They had 2 different
I've
offensive
seen
games.
them play.
I think Dante's an excellent team player. That's
So,
what I think the difference
But Brian
is.
is a scorer.
Yeah.
My point.
So I
Exactly.
seen it was
I say
after
Brian, you're not a team player.
Dante. Brian's actually a really good team
I
player.
said that's what I said.
Yeah. But I seen Dante after he started going to Villanova. He came back and he was at UD at the Little Bob. Brian Cameron was there, and Brian Cameron had a fucking .2 prove. When I said he was giving Dante hell. I'm like, ain't no way that's the dude who got the D1 offer, and that's the dude who got the D3 offer, bro. There's no way that he's at Wesley and he's at, was it Villanova?
Villanova.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way that this is the difference. Not saying that Dante's trash. Dante definitely deserved that D1 offer. But I'm like, Dante was getting his ass, whooped. Like, he had the middle school belt with the spikes on it, that everybody was getting from Spencer's. Yeah, he had that joint slicked up with baby oil, whooping Dante ass. I'm like, oh my God, bro, chill out. Like, bro, I'm talking about, bro, he's getting past Dante finishing on 4 people. Pause. That sounds crazy.
That sounds absurd. Right,
bro, I'm talking about he laying the shit. I'm talking about
Just
people.
say football in a Boston Crab at this point.
He might as well have. It was that bad, bro. I'm talking about, bro, he's getting by Dante. 4 people jumping with him. He body to body. Ball back here. Laying him, falling back.
Sir.
I'm like, oh my, bro, there's no way. He's wilding. Yeah, that's crazy. They talented for real. Yeah. I ain't saying Dante wasn't scoring too, but it just looked real bad from Brian. Like
the comparison,
like it was so bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like Dante isn't flashy at all. Like he'll give you the.
Oh no, Dante was getting bouncy.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's different. He can get bouncy in a regular gym with a bunch of
But the whole
amateurs.
play style, Brian,
exactly
for sure.
Guess it's keeping on basketball. South Carolina beats UNC in women's basketball. Shout out to South Carolina and I say UNC. UConn. Excuse me.
Crazy.
UConn. Yeah.
Big upset.
Really?
Yeah.
It's always them two though.
UConn was supposed to go crazy. That girl from there is fucking disgusting.
I've never seen her.
She's like top.
She's
top
always
tier.
UConn always says
that she be shooting from like crazy deep, right? I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. They be calling her like the female Steph Curry. She's like that. I forgot her name. She's probably
gonna be the most famous girl in WNBA. Next year, she's like that. She's disgusting.
At the time when I wrote this note, I'm pretty sure it's more than this actually. But at the time when I wrote this note, the Lakers lose their 6th straight, and the comment after the game from AD says the most frustrating part is not being sure what we could have been. And there's also a report after that from Magic Johnson that was on First Take saying that 9 times out of 10 Russell Westbrook will be back next year. He doesn't want to give him up.
Good for y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah,
Don't make me no never
I think
mind.
the NBA clapped.
Yeah, don't make me no never mind.
I
Keep
don't-
them. Just don't send them here.
Even if they made the last seed, they're getting put out first round.
Of course.
The basketball now is, I think, the toughest it's been in a very long time.
I think that the last game they're supposed to play was the last game to even make that shit that you don't like, the 9-10 shit, whatever it is. Where you
The
got-
play-in.
Play in.
Yeah.
I don't even think the Nets are gonna make it.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome. I love that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
the All-Star
that's gonna make it.
teams, that quote-unquote All-Star team
Yep.
don't make it.
I love that.
KD is playing his heart out.
He's gonna
I
have to.
honestly feel bad for KD because I hate to say it, Kyrie has been playing horrible since he came back for sure. Came back for good. I don't think Kyrie has had a game shooting over 35% since he's really came back.
Yeah, I seen a small clip the other day on it was like a YouTube short, and somebody was filming Kyrie in the game before. He literally missed every shot.
Yeah, and I love Kyrie. I want to see Kyrie. I really want to see him in the playoffs, even though it sucks. Because if they make it in where they're at right now, we got to play them in the first round, assuming that we finish in the first seed.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to play them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
wouldn't.
I don't want to play them first round. Even though we have been playing a lot better since that Jimmy blow up. People bought up the Celtics like they were relevant to my Heat or something. They lost.
We'll play each other in the playoffs. We can play bread up.
Yeah, that's fine. You're lucky I forgot about putting the bread up for that game. Because I'd have been on your fucking phone
it was a close
at 3
game.
a.m. I wouldn't have said nothing until 3 a.m. I'd have set an alarm.
It was a close game, that whole game, bro.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what close counts? Grenades and horseshoes. I don't care about none of that.
Facts.
But like I said, in the 7 games we're winning. We're beating the Heat.
Grenades and horseshoes.
I promise you. You're not doing 7 games of that. We are doing 7 games of that.
Who ain't doing? We got the best record in the East for a reason.
Y'all almost didn't do it that game.
Did
You
we?
barely beat us for 1 game.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
that's
were
all I
winning.
want to know.
We were winning that.
It was back and forth. I don't know how many lead switches there was in the whole game.
That's all I wanted to know is did we win? Nah, I don't care
Regular
about what
season
it
don't
was.
matter anyway.
You're right.
We gonna see.
I do not want to play the fucking Nets first round.
I hope y'all
really
do, and I
don't.
hope y'all lose.
I hope we. Yeah, I would
And
hope
hope
we lose
Kyrie
too,
has
because if we
13.
play y'all,
I hope y'all lose and Kyrie has 13.
if Kyrie,
how
I'm about to say if Kyrie, yeah,
That's how
I'm not
y'all
gonna
lose.
lie, bro. I'm not coming to the next podcast if we lose and Kyrie had
I'm
an
gonna buy a
average
Nets
of
jersey.
13.
Whoever y'all lose to, I'm buying their jersey and wearing it the next year. To the next pod.
So what you buying, a Heat jersey? Because we're not losing.
If they win the chip, I'll buy your jersey.
Yeah,
I'll buy
It
your
was
jersey.
multiple lead switches. Oh, yeah, it was
It
multiple.
was a
The whole
good
game.
game.
The whole game was
First
close.
quarter,
Yeah, it
we
was a good
won 29-25. Second quarter, you guys came back. Third quarter, we came back. And then the fourth quarter, y'all came back.
What was the final score?
106-98, so 8 points.
Yeah.
Sure.
Half of those are garbage last and second points too, because last time I checked, it was like a minute or so left, and it was like 3-point game.
Let's see, I'm trying to see.
Like the rundown of each play-by-play kind of.
Yeah, it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Celtics fans, Celtics Heat. Yeah, you're not that good. Last year on, I guess, I don't even know if this is a highlight, but for whatever demographic that we hope to grab, that we're not going to highlight this a lot, but when it comes up, if it's something cool, I'll tap into it. WrestleMania, Stone Cold, first showcase since 03, out there with the double knee braces.
Double fat boy knee.
Fat boy, yeah, full dad vibe out there. Still giving people the Stone Cold Stunner. Triple H spitting water on niggas still.
That shit was good to see. I thought it was.
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I said. I didn't watch it. I just seen the little clips. I'm like, deserves a little knowledge. Especially, I mean, I don't know about Swayze, but if you were young, we all watched wrestling at one point.
Oh yeah,
Come
I
on.
was huge.
Of course, no, I was really like.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I had
It was
to.
huge.
I had to say something about it. And a couple podcasts ago, we were talking about. I think we was off. We either talking about on the podcast or off. We were talking about Swayze. We were talking about the Twitter page that was making up the fake shit.
I had that written down too.
Yeah.
Ball sack sports.
Yeah, Stephen A. got caught
Dickhead.
recording Ball Sack's Twitter polls. Misinformation, still talking about Kyrie and James Harden. He got caught in ESPN reciting fake news about Kyrie, James Harden, about Kyrie frying the shit out of James Harden. That's why they didn't belong to the Nets.
Oh yeah, the one-on-one. He was like, he told Kyrie told James Harden, "You're a why."
Yeah, and Stephen A. reported it and tried to play it off like, "Oh yeah, reports said." Fam.
You mean Ball Sack Sports?
Yeah, they're very reliable.
It was funny because I remember seeing it and I was like, we were just talking about that shit.
Yo, seriously, that's the only reason why I brought it up.
They're so realistic and you like would actually believe like they just put a
if
quote
you
on
don't
there.
see their Twitter page, you're gonna believe that shit. So yeah,
That's
if it didn't say Ball Sack Sports, if it said ESPN Plus something, I'll believe it. So the bitch says Ball Sack Sports.
Barry, you get your garbanzo ready.
Yeah.
And actually, the only thing I had that wasn't sports related that I put in a group chat that we missed from last week. Again, we're completely off sports, but I thought this was funny and we missed it last week, which was some of the women that Tyler Perry sleeps with want to hear Tyler Perry's do the Madea voice in bed.
No, that's weird. That's weird, bro. That's weird.
Heller.
No, that's so weird.
That just made me so uncomfortable.
That's
what?
Really weird.
I meant to bring that shit up last week. I forgot about it.
That's some freak motive.
That's some shit, fam.
They say don't kink shame, but I can't help it in situations
Man.
like that. That's really wild, bro.
That's different.
Whatever.
So you're
Some
sure
people
you
like
want your
role
role
play.
play?
Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. I could do role play.
Alright, what if you try to say, yeah, put on that Barack Obama voice for me?
But if he was famous for doing a Barack Obama voice, it would be different. That's where it's kind of weird at.
It's the same, because his Barack Obama's voice ain't good, because he ain't famous for it. That's the same thing to me.
I don't know.
It's
if
weird.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
put
role
on your
play-
Hulk Hogan voice.
If I'm gonna do role play, I don't even know if I'm changing my voice. I might do the costume more than the voice.
No, you gotta get it full.
I'll get the Hulk Hogan joint, rip it open and everything for you. But
And you gotta say, wait a minute.
and I'm gonna get the leg drop. And
Get a Boston Crab.
Facts. Now you got a reason to do the Boston Crab.
yeah, like
You gotta crack the beer open. Wait a minute, brother.
yeah, that's
In my Gilly voice.
well, we do that anyway, so that ain't no problem.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I leave the blonde stash in this closet. I don't want that bitch on.
No, I mean that's a role play joint. I don't know about doing a Madea voice, but that's tough.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
It's weird because it's almost like they're doing it because he plays Medea. That's why it's
you
weird.
want to lift the covers up, get your ass.
Yeah.
Like nah, bro.
The Medea Halloween joint.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dog.
That's absurd. I've never heard that.
Nah, you hit it from the back. I'm call the po-po. Like nah, I can't do.
Put on that purple dress like I like. Huh? What?
Yeah, that's my bro. Yeah, that's tough.
And when he hitting it from the back, he got to wear the Medea costume too with the titties and everything.
The wig.
I think it was
And
just
put
it
a
was
hole in
really
it,
just
yeah.
a voice. It was just a voice.
That shit remind me of Big Mama's House, bro. That shit was so funny. It's like
The 1 and 2, because like
I about to say
Father,
1 and 2.
Son was freaking.
I about to say
I
1
never
and 2.
watched
I was done.
I didn't
with
watch
two.
the son and what's it?
Yeah, I was done for 2. Anyway,
Yo.
next we're gonna move to our Garbanzo Bean. Again, that was our sports, Grammys, ended up music and all that shit. Ended off with the Garbanzo Bean hosted by Bird. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. The first one, I have 2 this week.
Mhm.
The first one we're gonna stay in the sports kinda. Shit kinda just blows me because the man just is an animal.
Shaq,
I seen that shit.
fam, he that shit.
Look, come on.
He just strong as shit.
How the fuck you can do it now? But when he was getting paid, you can't do it?
Actually, so I think it was a nerve thing because a report came out from one of his teammates a while ago. I forgot what teammate it was. What finals was it? One of the finals that he was in. Basically, they landed in whatever city it was, and Shaq hit dude up 3 a.m. in the morning. Let's go shoot free throws. Dude said, yo, we was out there. Shaq must have shot like 1,000 free throws and was cashing out like he wasn't missing. But then he was like, the next day we got in the game, And I'm like, oh yeah, he about to make everything. And it was brick after brick after brick. So it really might have been a mental thing.
So he's just getting riled up. Well, you want to talk about West Brick? He was the original West Brick. Motherfuckers was fouling him on purpose for getting him at the line.
Nah, I don't care what nobody say. Wasn't nothing worse than the finals of the Cavs versus the Warriors, and Iggy didn't have the ball and they was chasing him down on the court, and he was running around teammates playing. Bro, I couldn't breathe, bro.
Damn, I forgot about that. I remember
Bro,
that.
he was really running around teammates trying to get
that.
away from. That is the funniest shit ever, bro. I would never, ever forget about that. Like, especially when I forgot who he ran around, but he hit like a little shoulder turn, trying to get away from ball. I couldn't breathe,
Hit
bro.
the manhunt joint.
I'm talking about Steph is bringing the ball up court. This is the only time I did not see Steph get double teamed. Steph bringing the ball up court. There's one on him. 4 chasing Iggy. I'm like, oh my god, bro, get in the gym and shoot some free throws.
When it gets to that point, and you're like, it's like a every game thing. Like you're probably gonna get fouled. And you're probably gonna shoot free throws. You have to have that in your bag. I don't understand. Ben Simmons is the same shit. How are you like that?
I don't know. I just think when you're that dominant on one side, it's okay.
Well, Shaq has that excuse.
Shaq is the only person.
I was about to say Iggy at that stage was not that dominant.
I would say not. Well, I know. I get what you guys are saying, but there's been collegiate to NFL, NBA players that have gone to the league and only had a right hand. Like literally, they were on paper to only have a right hand, and they made it all the way with only a right hand or a left hand.
You can score the basketball with only your right hand, but it's hard to.
But I'm just saying that's one part game. That's a one thing game.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
if you really
but I get Shaq. Of course, Shaq is
right
different.
hand isn't that strong. For the most part, his right hand isn't really that good. Like even when he goes to the right, he might do a floater with his left, or he might lay it up with his right. Sometimes he'll use. It's lay it up with his right. He'll lay it up with his left. Sometimes he'll use his right, but it's kind of rare. Like James Harden is very like left hand dominant. But when who the fuck is stopping you with that one hand? It's kind of like whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying about just being dominant with one thing particularly. Now again, Ben Simmons, I'm not comparing to Shaq at all because clearly,
I just think foul shot is a thing. Like that's what you first learn when you learn how to hoop. You get out there, and you shoot free throws.
Pretty much right, yeah.
And it's
that's the
incorporated
first line
every
you
game.
know. Yeah.
So I just think it's kind of crazy for him to be fucking smacking that bitch now. Yeah. Even if it is with a little ass ball or whatever. That shit, I seen and I just instantly started bagging up. I'm like,
shit, I might think the opposite. Yeah, nigga, I couldn't shoot and I got rings and I'm 200 M's up. Now watch me hit this 3.
They almost lost a couple of them championships.
Oh, they did.
That's why it's kind of like, it was good to see.
But they also won some of them championships because of him.
Yeah, because
And I would say, as somebody that has collegiate basketball player, one of my cousins used to play for Syracuse back in the day. He's older now. Still got a fucking ratchet. He can't run, but what I'm saying is like you talk to people that actually used to hoop for real, and they'll all say, "Yo, the last thing to go is your jumper. The last thing to go." So even though Shaq can't probably dunk and do all that crazy pulling, not when he can't when he was younger.
Yeah, not like
posterizing niggas.
Yeah,
he not doing that. But shit, you never know. It might be in some X-Men shit. Yeah, I can't do all this shit. Now all of a sudden I got a jumper now. I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, y'all wonder why young boys y'all go to a random park wherever and it's that one old head. That's every time, and that shit chicken.
Facts.
He don't do nothing. He go sit in the corner.
Yup. Defense, he
but
help every
time. Off him, it's
Yeah.
a wrap. He's knocking it down.
He got a mid-top black Air Force One with the strap unstrapped.
What else you got?
All right, the second one is this. And I thought it was funny because in every school I went to, all the hoodest bulls ran track.
A fact.
It's 100% a fact. There's
a fact.
Your most in the street bull in your school ran track.
Nah, not no because he did.
Shit.
Actually, surprisingly, not in Howard.
Oh
shit. Well, in middle school.
Middle school, we definitely.
Middle school, yeah. High school motherfuckers wasn't going.
Nah. It was. I would say if they didn't play track or it was either track, football, or basketball. It was one of those 3.
Yeah.
Like hood niggas would go after those 3. Obviously, you said no hood niggas play basketball. I'm baseball. Shit.
Well, this shit just happened.
Somebody went to Howard. We fried them.
I'm about to laugh. Some.
Oh shit. Yeah, go to sleep. Somebody popped that and shit.
Why he ringing shit like that?
I don't know, but that shit just reminded me. I said
And they kept running.
they act like he wasn't even there,
Yeah, who's Bull?
but he stunk. He
Yeah.
snapped his shit back. Man.
Him in the middle. Damn, he was in
At a
first
track
place too.
meet. Yeah.
He was in first place too.
Yeah,
And,
go to
and he
sleep.
waited till the crowd was right there. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we in front of the crowd."
Track is all eyes on them. Damn, what the fuck? I
Come
don't
on,
know what the
shit.
backstory with that is. Why the fuck he smacked the shit out of Bull like that?
I don't know. He punched a ball and that just said, "I seen
He
it."
told him every time he run from the cops, he'd get caught. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I say White Boy had to say some slick shit.
It had-
Because Track, you don't ever see that.
Yeah,
He
they don't
had
like
to
it rowdy
say
like that.
something. Because Track isn't.
Yeah.
Track, golf, lacrosse. If y'all don't know, lacrosse is like that too, where it's like.
I don't know. Lacrosse get trippy like that.
No, it can't. I'll tell you that. It can get tripped like that off away from the refs. I played lacrosse. If the ref hears it, they will stop
yeah,
the
the
entire
ref
game
knows, yeah,
and
right.
stop and say no, and you'll get pulled out the game. I'm telling you. But those, I ain't gonna be that guy. But those white sports, yeah, they don't play that shit.
That
But
shit was- I seen that shit at like 3:30 in the morning. I instantly just started bagging up, woke my girl up and everything.
yeah,
scrolling down the timeline. I don't like. They
you should go in the comments. Go in the comments to that joint and see if somebody like posted like some kind of
bad story.
yeah, like
For
somebody's mom.
The
I know it's gonna be a bunch of dickhead shit.
fucking the
Pin comment.
no, the one that they post. What is that? A caption? The caption of the
Yeah.
joint is Florida things.
No, yeah.
It's always
I should have read that
Florida, dog.
first. It said Will Hands.
That's
The Will Smith effect. Oh my god, now it's gonna be all that.
Speaking of Will Smith, actually kind of ties into what Swayze was saying about the Shaq shit. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here soon, but Chris Rock had came out. I just found out Chris Rock had came out a while ago, a couple years ago, and he had some kind of
disability.
yeah, where he gets
I
smacked.
remember him coming out about
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know that.
Who?
So,
Chris Rock.
so Chris Rock has some kind of, I don't know what it's called. It's called like non-verbal abuse or something like that. It's when like a person can like I could fuck you up right now and be like, yo nigga, I told you to do blah blah, and you just be like stuck. You don't know what to do. You only can communicate.
Can't read vocal
Yeah,
cues
you
and stuff
no,
like
you
that. I mean,
you
not-
don't read, yeah, you don't read physical attacks. You
Yeah.
only can hear and do. Like if I say, yo bro, can you pick this up for me? You would do it. But if I start fucking you up real crazy, and you would just like you just freeze up like and not know what to do. And you can kind of see that on his face a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, as more things come out with this Chris Rock, Will Smith shit, yeah, I kind of take it back a little bit what I said.
I don't.
Yeah, I still
I
think
do.
it's fucked up.
I do.
That shit
I do.
fucked up.
I do.
That shit fucked up.
You don't.
No.
Nigga,
Not
what?
even a little bit.
That's crazy.
This nigga.
That's crazy. I can talk about that.
It's
shit
a
for
nice
hours.
spot. Word. I can really get on your ass right now. Pause. But anyway, that's episode 12. We Talk Culture. Again, tap into that SOX session. Comment below what y'all think. Any music that piqued y'all interest. Did anybody watch the Dreamville Fest like I did? Was anybody there? Let us know what y'all experienced. Yeah, we're going to be there next year. Actually, I wanted to talk to you guys real quick before we end this, John. Is there anybody fucking Swayze over here. Is there anybody, I guess I'm only talking to Bird for real, but Swayze, you can obviously talk. Is there anybody, besides Rolling Loud, like, is there any artist that if they announced a tour, you would be excited to go to this year? If they announced a tour. So let's
Like
say-
just the art, like just
No,
the
Matt.
concert.
Yeah, just our concert. For me, after that Chris Brown shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm at a Breezy concert. I need to be at a Breezy. Especially because Breezy's one of those artists that for me, I want to see. Like, I'm trying to get into, like, kind of like what I said before, like, our artists now are going to start, the artists that we grew up with are going to start slowly disappearing. They're going to start retiring. Like, you got all the old heads, all our pops, nigga, ain't never seen it. They're regretting never going to see Jay-Z because you're never going to see Jay-Z in concert ever again. And I don't want to be that guy. So, Chris Brown, if he drops this project and he goes on tour this summer or this fall, I'm going to try to go, for sure. Chris Brown, I'm definitely going to try to see. I had to.
Yeah, on 420, I'm actually seeing Jack Harlow at UD. He's coming to UD.
Oh, really?
So I'm seeing that. I do want to go to when I seen Tyler, I seen him at Firefly, and it was right after Igor. So it was a lot of the Igor stuff, which I like.
Oh my god, that Come and Get Lost shit is crazy on stage.
It's insane, and that shit just blew my mind because I've always wanted to see him anyway.
Right.
But if he he's gonna go on tour. When he goes on tour with this new shit, I have to see it.
Okay.
It's gonna be ridiculous. And I really want to see Ski by himself. I think it's a different vibe at like festivals, and I can't get like as close as I want to.
Right.
Ski would be nuts, probably. I know it would be.
Right.
To see him in a smaller venue, I really want to do that.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely Chris Brown. You're definitely going to see Ski because he can't sell out. No offense, but he's not going to sell out an arena or nothing. So you definitely be able to get closer to him.
If he does, he's like an undercard to somebody else.
Yeah, for sure. Chris Brown, I'm gonna have to pay that bad to get close to you, but I don't really care. I let the women get close to you. I want to see you from afar. I can't really think of anybody else. I don't know if I would. Nah, I probably wouldn't pay to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing Baby Keem in person. I wouldn't mind seeing him. But I don't know if
I think we've seen him at home. He was really good.
Okay. I've fucking missed the J. Cole tour already. I think it's over already. Yeah, it's over. Shit.
Dreamville might go on tour though with that shit.
Nah, I think they're done for that. I ain't gonna lie. How do I see B in a person, dog? She fucking killed the stage,
nice, yeah.
dog. Trying to think. Yeah, that's about it. Again, that's episode 12. Comment below. Subscribe to the channel. On our way to 50 subscribers. Hit that like button. Again, comment below anything, sports, music, Grammys, whatever, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.